Have you ever wondered how your daily habits influence your health? This is a question that many of us may have pondered upon, yet we often underestimate the profound impact our routine actions can have on our well-being. Today, we'll be unraveling this unseen influence of unhealthy habits on our bodies. We live in a world where convenience often triumphs over health. Fast food instead of home-cooked meals, screen time over outdoor activities, and pressing snooze rather than greeting the sunrise. These seemingly insignificant choices, repeated day after day, can silently and steadily erode our health. One of the most common unhealthy habits is a poor diet. Consuming foods high in sugars, fats, and salts, while neglecting nutrient-rich fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, can lead to a myriad of health problems. Over time, these foods can contribute to obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and even some types of cancer. Next, we have the lack of physical activity. In a society where most of our work and entertainment is screen-based, we often find ourselves leading a sedentary lifestyle. This lack of movement not only leads to weight gain but can also result in poor circulation, weakened muscles, and reduced stamina. Inadequate sleep is another unhealthy habit that we frequently overlook. A good night's sleep is vital for our bodies to rest, repair, and rejuvenate. Yet many of us sacrifice sleep for work, social media, or entertainment, leading to decreased productivity, mood swings, and a weakened immune system. Lastly, we tend to dismiss the impact of excessive stress on our health. Chronic stress can lead to a spectrum of issues, from headaches and sleep disorders to serious conditions like heart disease and depression. So you see, our daily habits, no matter how trivial they may seem, can significantly affect our health in ways we often fail to recognize. But don't worry, it's never too late to make a change. Now let's dive into these habits and their impacts on our bodies. Firstly, consider food as your fuel. What happens when you only feed your body with low-quality fuel? Imagine for a moment your body is a high-performance sports car. Would you fill it with subpar gasoline and expect it to run at peak efficiency? Similarly, feeding our bodies with junk food, sugary treats, and processed meals is like filling our engines with low-grade fuel. The result? A sluggish machine that's more susceptible to breakdowns. Now let's delve into the specifics. Consuming excessive sugar is like pouring sand in your fuel tank. It can lead to a host of health issues such as obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. Sugar also affects your body at a cellular level, accelerating the aging process and weakening your immune system. Next, we have unhealthy fats. Think of them as the sludge that clogs up your engine. They increase cholesterol levels, leading to clogged arteries. This in turn can cause heart attacks or strokes. Now don't get me wrong, your body needs fats, but it craves the good kind like omega-3 fatty acids, not the unhealthy trans and saturated fats often found in fast food and processed snacks. Lastly, let's talk about processed foods. These are your body's equivalent of dirty oil. They may look appealing and be convenient, but they're typically stripped of nutrients and packed with preservatives, artificial colors, and flavors. Over time, a diet high in processed foods can lead to nutrient deficiencies, digestive issues, and chronic inflammation. So, what's the takeaway here? Your body is a complex, beautifully designed machine. It requires the right fuel to function optimally. Nutrient-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains are the premium fuel your body needs and deserves. Remember, what you eat today can affect your health tomorrow. It's time to take the driver's seat in your health journey. Choose your fuel wisely and your body will thank you. Moving on, do you find yourself sitting more than moving? This could be silently harming your health. A sedentary lifestyle, which involves little to no physical activity, is more than just an unhealthy habit. It's a silent killer. In our increasingly digital world, many of us find ourselves sitting for hours on end, whether it's at a desk job, in front of the television, or behind the wheel. But what we often don't realize is that this lack of movement is doing more than just making us feel sluggish. The human body is a complex, dynamic machine that's designed to be in motion. When we're active, our bodies thrive. Our heart pumps blood more efficiently, our muscles and bones stay strong, and our minds stay sharp. But when we live a sedentary lifestyle, the opposite happens. One of the most significant risks of a sedentary lifestyle is heart disease. When we're inactive, our heart has to work harder to pump blood, which over time can lead to high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and eventually heart disease. Obesity is another major consequence of a sedentary lifestyle. When we're sitting, we're not burning as many calories as we would if we were moving. This, coupled with unhealthy eating habits, can lead to weight gain and obesity, which further increases our risk of heart disease, as well as other health problems like diabetes. Speaking of diabetes, a sedentary lifestyle can also increase your risk of this chronic condition. Regular physical activity helps control blood sugar levels and increases insulin sensitivity, reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes. But when we're sedentary, our bodies become less responsive to insulin, leading to higher blood sugar levels and a greater risk of developing diabetes. The good news is, it's never too late to break the cycle of a sedentary lifestyle. Even small changes, like standing up every hour or going for a short walk during your lunch break, can make a big difference in your health. The human body is designed to move, so make sure you do. Next, we tackle two often overlooked but critical aspects of health: sleep and stress. Let's start with sleep. It's more than just a time for your body to rest. Sleep is when your body heals and restores itself. It's the time when the heart and blood vessels repair, the brain forms new pathways for learning and memory, and the immune system strengthens. But what happens when we don't get enough sleep? Chronic sleep deprivation is a silent saboteur. Its effects are underestimated as it subtly chips away at your health. It increases the risk of heart disease, kidney disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and stroke. It also impairs cognitive functions, leading to problems with thinking and concentration. You may not notice these effects immediately, but over time, they can significantly impact your quality of life. Now let's talk about stress. Stress is a normal part of life, but when it's unmanaged, it can wreak havoc on your health. Chronic stress can lead to a host of problems, including heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and other illnesses. It can also affect your mental health, leading to anxiety, depression, and other mental health disorders. But stress isn't always bad. In fact, it can be beneficial in certain situations. It can help you meet daily challenges, sharpen your concentration, and even boost your memory. But when stress becomes chronic, it's like a ticking time bomb, quietly damaging your health from the inside out. So, how can you manage stress? Techniques vary from person to person. Some people find relief in physical activities like exercise or yoga, while others might find solace in meditation or spending time in nature. The key is to find what works for you and make it a part of your routine. Remember, it's not just about eating right and staying active. Health is a holistic concept and requires balance. Sleep and stress management are integral components of this balance. Balance is key. Prioritize sleep and learn to manage stress for a healthier life. So, with all this information, what can you do to improve your health and avoid these pitfalls? Now you might be thinking, it's too late for me, or this is too hard. But let me tell you, it's never too late and it's never too hard. You see, it's all about small, incremental changes. The power of change lies not in drastic, overnight transformations, but in the little steps we take each and every day towards a healthier lifestyle. Consider this. If you were to just replace one soda a day with a glass of water, that's around 365 less cans of soda a year. That's a lot of sugar you're not consuming. And what about adding just 15 minutes of exercise to your daily routine? That's over 90 hours of activity a year. The beauty of these changes is that they're achievable. They don't require you to completely overhaul your life or give up everything you love. They simply ask you to make better choices, one day at a time. And over time, these small changes can lead to big results. So, don't underestimate the power of change. Even the smallest shift can make a world of difference. After all, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Remember, it's never too late to start a health journey. We've covered a lot today, from the dangers of poor nutrition to the underestimated factors of sleep and stress. We've delved into the hazards of a sedentary lifestyle and the power of proactive change. The takeaway? Awareness and conscious decision-making are key to better health. Don't let unhealthy habits hold you back. Before you go, click on that like button if you found this information helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more health-related content. Remember, your health is in your hands.